I don't know if you can see this or not, but if there was a photographer here, they could probably turn this sky image into something that they could make money off of. To me, you know, photography's great and all, but I mean, you could see the red reflecting off the sun setting, right? I've come to the conclusion the only way to really do something like that to make money, whether it's writing a book or publications or magazines or whatever, you got to be in the Freemasons. Because stuff like that, really, most people wouldn't spend money on, the average person wouldn't spend money on something like that because they're worried about eating and paying the rent, you know. And so, I mean, if you really think about it, what is at the Coliseum that would draw the average born again? There's nothing over there that you need. Okay, so they have events at the Aquatic Center, but what good is that? You've already seen swimming 1,000 times. You get to a point where you should, if you're not there yet, you'll probably get there. You'll get to a point where you've seen it all, and there's nothing new. I mean, you'll see churches that are like going real good, right? They're doing good. And then all of a sudden you'll notice they don't mow the yard. They don't clean their windows. They don't paint the building. And it starts to just go downhill, you know? They don't maintain it. The pastor died or something, the new pastor, and people just kind of go away, you know? I mean, really, what's over there most of the food there is fake. Yeah, you got to get gas, but why go inside and get a snack that's not even good for you? What's exciting about that place? Somebody pops up a new restaurant. Oh, great. 2 eggs over well, bacon, hash browns, you know, everybody gets excited about. And notice in every city, you have like about 10 mattress stores. What's that about? Is that a CIA thing or what? And then every strip shop now has a smoke shop. What is that about? And everybody's trying to just copy and repeat. So if I'm in this city, I see this same stuff every day. If I go to the adjacent city, it's the same stuff. If I go to the right to the adjacent city, same stuff. If I go to the left, same stuff. So no matter what city adjacent to me, and even in another state, it's the same stuff. Just do a Google Maps and zoom in any city. You'll see the same kind of stores. I'm sure Olive Garden is probably across the whole country. If not, at least the East Coast. Strip mall, pawn shop. What's new? Dollar Tree. They're all over the place. Dollar General, Dollar Tree. They're everywhere. Japanese restaurant. They're everywhere. Seafood. They're everywhere. It's all the same. Every conversation's the same. Every battle's the same. Every job, you have a salesperson. Every place you go, there's going to be some salespeople. There's going to be some customer service. There's going to be a manager. There's going to be people doing the grunt work. And there's going to be contractors that you need. Because if there's a roof leak at a restaurant, you got to get a contractor to fix the roof. Instead of them climbing up a ladder, instead of the manager climbing up a ladder and getting up there and fixing the roof, they're going to call a contractor. I mean, it's the same stuff over and over and over. There's a big hotel. Every city you go to is going to have hotels. And you start to you really start to really do this, and if you really meditate on it enough, you'll understand what I'm saying, but you might not understand it right now. But why is it that you go to a restaurant and it gets flooded with people? Why is it you take a job and it's steady work? Certain kinds of industries, people just show up. Why is that? Why is that U-Haul guy blocking the street instead of getting in the turning lane? Some things just don't make sense. How is it that no matter what city you go to, let's say if I go to another city and I go to a hotel, the hotel's full. How's that even possible? How can hotels be full in every city, every state? How's that even possible? If that's the case, then people are traveling like crazy. And if people are traveling like crazy, who's working? Some things just don't make sense. Over there, Wendy's has 0 cars in the drive-through or the parking lot. If I went over there, cars would show up. I'm gonna prove it to you. Waste my gas just to prove to you. Time is it? What's this? There's no cars over there in the parking lot or the drive-through. Watch this. Just to my intention will create it. Watch this. See, no cars in the driveway, none in the drive-through. Watch. Just my intention. Watch this. We're gonna watch this play out. I might even go through the drive-through and order a drink. What's this? I think I'm joking. That tells you that Wendy's has bad customer service, for one. But watch. As soon as I go over there, watch this. Look, see that? See it? Watch. Then it won't be just one. It'll be more than one. We just saw the car pull in the drive-through at Wendy's just now. Watch. I do ride share. Look, there's another one. Look, I do ride share. Been doing ride share for 10 years, and I see patterns in traffic. Let me just pull right here for a second. So there's one. Are these real people? Are these real humans? Is this a script? Is this what is this place? Are these NPCs? Is this a program? How did I know that by the time I came over here, people would be in the drive-thru? How did I know that? There'll be another one. It was empty. I was over there. I saw it was empty. I drove around, even at the stoplight, it was empty. And now they're there. I caught it in real time. Now I'm going over there, and there's hardly any cars. There were hardly any cars when I pulled up. Now there's filling it up. Because when I go to the register to place my order, it's going to be a line. Why is that? because the flesh has to persecute the spirit. If you got a person who's saved, spirit-filled, walking in the spirit, aware of the inner man, all these flesh creatures have to follow you and have to try to slow you down. It took me a long time to figure it out. When you're in the flow, there has to be resistance. There has to be a test to your patience. There has to be a test to your love, agape love. There has to be a resistance. When you're in the flow, there has to be resistance. Just like an electrical circuit. An electrical circuit has resistance. E is equal to R, voltage, resistance, current. There's always resistance. Why is it that every time I decide to go to this store, it's either raining or hot or cold? I don't plan on when I decide to go here. I just get this urge to go here, and sure enough, it's either hot, cold, or raining. If you wake up to the patterns and you start paying attention, you'll see the simulation. Even without decoding it, you'll have to see it. You'll start to see the things that you talk about with somebody. The next day, somebody will say it. Might even be a stranger. You'll start to see the simulation. You can start to get to the point where you can almost read people's minds. You already know what they're going to say before they say it, especially if it's a conversation. Now this line, or this line. See, the simulation is real. Whether you believe it or not, it don't matter. If you're not distracted, you can see it. But most people are so distracted with the cares of this life, they can't see it. It has to play out, the flesh versus the spirit, all the time, everywhere you go.